Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Minecraft. This is Kuzil. Welcome to KuzilCraft 1.14. Hey guys, so I did a lot of work on the wall around my base, around my house. Let me kind of show you what I ended up doing. So I ended up doing like a bit of stairs around each of the posts. I made the post 3 tall. Brought a little bit of a fencing here with a stone brick slab on top of it, and put stone brick stairs here and a slab here. Anyway, so it's a little bit different than what you saw, but overall I think it looks pretty good. And then on the outside, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, it's 2 colors, 2 textures, technically 3 textures, but pretty basic, right? I don't really have anything else to do on it. We've got some work to do at the entrance here. Might do a little bit of something, but I added this border most of the way around. It's not all the way around yet, and that's for just some sort of depth from the outside perspective, right? So as we look from here, that doesn't look half bad, actually. It looks kind of like a house, like a wall to a building, like these windows. And that's kind of purposeful, right? But if we go way over here and we look at the wall without them, it looks very plain, right? It's very two-dimensional. Even with the fencing there. But anyway, it's going to be mob-proof. I don't have any torches down or anything yet upstairs. But that's all going to change shortly. I've been sleeping every single night. Never mind my dog drinking in the background. I apologize. She's been in a kennel for my work shift, and she's very thirsty. Poor thing. Anyway, so she's getting her fill. So in today's episode, we're going to take a look at building our house, kind of the materials that we're going to look at. I said in the last episode that I was going to look at materials for the house. I'm probably just going to lay down a floor plan and build it kind of as I go. But this is going to be the outer wall. So I was kind of thinking I generally have a detail at this level. So the walls are actually going to be on the inside here, because I want this space here to be 2 blocks, and I don't want to impede on this, because if I put the wall here and I put detailing in this space, that means I only have 1 space to walk around here, and it's going to be a little bit tight. And like I said in the last episode, this is going to be a repurposed house building. At the same time, I want it to look pretty cool. You know, we can do some interesting things, especially over here at the entrance. I think we're supposed to go right here. We can use that as the door reference, and maybe not even. Now that I think about it, we probably will bring the door here, because we'll probably have some sort of like something that juts out here and here to kind of give us more of a 3-dimensional. We might even bring it out as far as like way over here, right? Just to kind of give it a little bit more character. And we might even bring this out a couple over here, just depending on what we come up with as we go. So let's see, I also thought about, like, I purposefully didn't do a wall right here because I like the view. The chances of anything coming up here is 0, you know, unless it's the phantoms. And I mentioned in the first episode that I didn't think that 1.14 had illagers and all of that, and they totally do. So that's my mistake. I don't know what 15 offers. I really have no idea. Maybe that's the new Nether. I have no idea. Well, I need to look at that and catch myself up. I'm used to playing on 12, right? So, sorry, I just had to get my pupper's attention. She's chewing on stuff she shouldn't be chewing on. Anyway, so yeah, I'll look at those at some point and get myself reacquainted with the two different... I will be right back. Okay, my apologies. It was actually the cat that was being bad. Anyway, so my roommate has a cat. I don't like it at all. He's kind of a jerk. And he gets my dog in trouble often. Anyway, okay, back to the game. So, yeah. I kind of want to move this over. Although, it might be kind of cool where it is right now. It's kind of looking off. Like, I wouldn't put it there personally. So, kind of naturally it formed a circle pool thing, which is fine. Oh, we might put some botania up here so make it look really garden-y. Anyway, so let's get started on building this. Let's go grab, I think, what I want to do is, let's go grab some cobblestone. Quite a lot of it, actually. And, I don't know what that sound is. It's freaky. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, I just come in here and I've just been like vein mining to get myself a bunch of cobblestone. What I should do is I should get rid of this here, right? Gets me some coal, and then I can vein mine out the cobblestone right here, right? Good stuff. All right, because swimming up water is actually not that bad anymore. And I've noticed that it doesn't only give me... Vein Miner's weird in this episode, in this version. It doesn't only do stone, like it does all the like andesite and diorite, stuff like that, along with... See, because I got andesite here and diorite. I don't really need those, and then granite. So yeah. I need a lot more cobblestone, and it keeps giving me other things. It's a very strange version of the add-on, because you would think that it would give you the thing that you're vein mining. So, yeah. Alright, I'm not going to make that many. I will probably just do that there. And then so I've done this before, right? So where I just go grab 3 pickaxes worth of stuff. Oh, also, what we could probably do, maybe in this episode, I did find a cave, actually. It's not much of a cave, it's just a little bit of hole, right? But maybe that could be like an entrance to a basement, or we could do mob spawners in there or something. That'd be really interesting. And then across the way over here would be the actual, like, entrance to the mining area, which, you know, I'm making a mess of it right now. This is absolutely not what I would normally do. Normally we'd like go all the way down, right, and start some sort of mine shaft or something. But that's not what we're doing right now. We're doing something different. Just because we can, I guess? I don't know. Alright, let's do you. See what I mean? Like, why did it give me all that stuff? Alright, so let's do you. And I need to make some torches, like pretty bad. It's pretty dark in here. I hope that's not translating poorly into the YouTube. There we go. More water flowing all over the place. That's fine. I don't mind at all. And it also has, Vein Miner also has a very strange interaction. So like, see that? It didn't break my pickaxe. It did all but like 2 health on it. And I wonder if that's on purpose. Ooh, some iron ore. Let's get that. Okay. And we'll grab this coal while we're here, just because we're here and might as well get it. Alright, so I've got 3 iron. That's fantastic. Alright, let's go back. And you'll notice the hunger bar is down, right? Quite a lot. Oh, I can't swim fast because I'm hungry. I forgot about that. That's a run thing, right? And it applies to swimming too, which makes sense. You can't run fast if you're hungry. You can't swim fast if you're hungry. Well done, Mojang. All right. Now that we have a lot of cobblestone, let's actually put down a border to work off of, right? So we'll do this all the way around, and let's just kind of put down a floor plan, maybe, of where things are gonna go. Oh, no, that's not right. Alright. And we'll do a door there. Okay, so that's a very square building, so let's bring this out kind of a little bit. Yeah, to about there. And we can do... do I want to do something like... This is kind of what I was thinking of in the intro. Something like this, right? So that's strange, but, you know, that would be for decoration purposes or something. I mean, and we could even... I'm not sure what would go in there, if anything, you know. It could be... Yeah, probably nothing, right? Just pillars or something. I don't know. But we could also bring this out quite a ways. Let's see. Let's do something like that, right? And we don't want to go over too far. We can't go over into the water. So, what if we did something like that? What would that be? It's a very strange looking house, you know, but it's not technically a box anymore. You know, it's a little bit more character, just a little bit. You know, so we could have the door here to go into this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could have to bring this out one more, right? Can we? No. Alright. I mean, we could, right? It would just be, and we could just move the pool if we needed to, right? We want to keep the inside of the building an odd number. Okay, so this is the entrance. This is going to be a room here. So that could be like a mud room, maybe. You know, so we would use like a back door or something, you know, to get out. We wouldn't have to go out through the front door necessarily. That would be a way for us to get over here, and we could, yeah, we could just move this over a little bit. All right, and then for bedrooms, it's not necessarily an issue now, but bedrooms I like to be more interior in the building, because they... Here, let me just get topped off. If mobs show up, right, if somehow a mob were to get up here and they were to get into my area, it would be tough to sleep because of that message. You can't sleep, mobs are nearby. Although I'm not sure that's a thing in this version of Minecraft. Let's pick up our bed, right? Now initially I wanted there to be hallways. A one block hallway is rather thin. A 3 block hallway is rather large, right? And if we were to do that, it would make the rooms small. So what we could do is we could do a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do a hallway. No, we don't want to make it an even number. We really don't. We could do a hallway like that. Let's see. And we can make a room that's a 5 by 5. Right? This could be, I don't know, storage or something. And then we could do, how big is this area over here? So let's bring this back. We'll just divide the space up first and see what happens. What is the middle? If we come down like this, this is the middle. Okay. We could do so if I made a door here, we could do, let's see, 1, 2, a room here, right? Just kind of make like a weird, that's a 5 by 5, that's a 5 by 5. Actually, what I want to do is I want to put the door here, and then we'll do stairs up to the second floor right here. That works. Yeah. It's kind of like a cool, and it's kind of interesting design, right? 2 bedroom, 1 bath. No, I don't know. No bath at this point. But from here, you know, this kind of gives me a floor plan, and it's still within that space that I want, which isn't, you know, it's not a bad look, right? So if we go into our, let's see, why is it being weird? Oh, just because I moved it or whatever. So if we looked at it from this perspective, right, it's not a bad shaped place. I don't think that's terrible at all. I think I'm going to roll with that. That's not a bad idea. In fact, if we moved the pond over a little bit, we could get more space off of this if we wanted to, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm just going to build this shape. Yeah. Yeah. I think that sounds good. As far as mods go, I don't see any. I'm not sure what to start off with, you know. We could do RF tool stuff. Let's look at generators, right? We've got the coal generator, biofuel generator from Industrial 4 going, and a pitiful generator. And that's it? Really? Peat-fired generator from Cyclic. Okay. I'm assuming this takes peat. Saturated peat deposit. Wet peat ready to harvest and smelt. You just straight up... You gotta somehow saturate peat deposit. And then you need iron, redstone, and pistons. Okay. Well, we could definitely mess around with that. A pitiful generator that requires gold. Wow. How is this... Even this requires stuff that we don't have, so we can't really do any generators at the moment, which is fine. Right? It's fine. It's all good. What else is there as far as... I think we're going to struggle with power generation, you guys. For some of these for some of these mods. Although we do have as part of RF tools, there is a I thought there was a generator that used ender pearls. Maybe that's in a different version and it just didn't work in this version for some reason, because it's a really cool generator. But you have to have a lot of ender pearls. So you kind of have to have an ender pearl farm. Anyway, I can kind of look through this. There's also pneumatic craft for generators, right? I'm not exactly sure what that would look like. Get the pressure tube. Because most of the time you build like a pressurized container and use that as a... I mean, that's the power, right? Yeah, let me take a look at some of these options. Maybe turn the music down a little bit. And I'll come back here in just a little bit. Problem solved. I just downloaded another add-on. So I went through what we had, and the options were like awful, right? And so like the max I could ever generate was like 40 RF per tick or something per machine. So I downloaded an add-on called Power! Exclamation mark. And it adds some pretty amazing things, right? From what I can tell, there's some depth to it, but it's simple at the same time. So I need to make this manual before we get into it. Book, we know how to make that. And then there's this dielectric paste, which is just going to be a bucket of lava, 2 clay, and some coal, right? We've got lots of lava next to us, and we have some clay next to us. I'm not going to get into making power just yet, mostly because we don't have really anything to power yet. I'm still in the process of making a place to live. But let's try and make the book if we can, and see if, let's see, what do I need for a book? Paper and a cow. Okay. Oh man, the pressure chamber. I forgot about that. This can act, it's an enchanting? I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Okay. Well, anyway, so we know where we get paper from. And is it just maybe that music really loud? Holy cow. Stop it. I mean, we all love the Minecraft music. But holy cow, that was loud. Alright. Do we see any reeds anywhere? We also need cows, so let's go for swim. In the next few minutes that we have. I love that I can swim. That's so cool. I'm really digging that. So even if my face is out of the water, I lose bubbles. That's interesting. No reeds, really. Okay, well. Yeah, locked up, no. 2 frames, that's no good. Alright. Let's see. That's amazing. You know, I'm probably being dumb. It's probably by the river over here. That's probably where it is. Let's go back and hopefully we find some cows on the way. That'd be pretty sweet. And I may not get into like any of this automation stuff for a while because we've got some mods in here that we haven't ever used before. And it would be kind of cool to get into them, and generally when I start playing Minecraft I just jump straight into the technology and kind of ignore some of the more stuff that's supposed to be there early game anyway. So no cows. Oh, there's one. Let's get him. You know, at this point, it's probably not a good idea to kill this cow because he's the only one that we've seen. He knows I'm coming after him too. Look at that. It's better just to breed them. Like, you know, this might be the only cow in this area, and I just killed his partner or her partner, and now I can't have baby cows. Oh, there's another one. Oh, we're good. Okay, good. Good. Lesson learned, folks. Don't travel in threes. I'm kidding. Alright, so let's head over here to the river. How far away am I from my home? Not bad. We can run a little bit. Yeah, let's hope... Oh, there's plenty more cows down here too. Great. That's a good thing. I just want to take a look at the book for the mod and see if we can come up with a game plan. Like, what are the materials? What does it look like to upgrade? Okay, please tell me there's going to be reeds somewhere. Like probably on the other side of this area there might be some in this river. Ah, there we go. You play Minecraft long enough, you start getting an idea about where stuff is. Right? That's kind of cool. Oh, lots of reeds. Good. Well, we can plant some reeds over by our house. It'll look really cool over there anyway. So let's head over. Hopefully we don't run into any trouble in the dark woods. I already hear trouble. You stay away from me, sir. Is that a frog? Yeah, that's the silence that I like to hear. Skip across the tops of the trees here. Beautiful. Oh, that scared me. That sheep eating that grass scared the daylights out of me just now. Well, let's take a look at our house, right? So far, it looks really basic. because we don't have a house there yet or any sort of building. Well, we will for sure. You know, I'm gonna have to make it 2 stories so that way here, let's plant all but 3 of these here. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. That'll work. Yeah, it'll have to be 2 stories tall so it sticks over top of these. This area here. Alright, well I can't get to my... There we go. Alright, let's make a book. And am I being dumb? I am being dumb. So we have to smelt these. Right? Alright, now let's make the book. Very good. Now we'll need to make a bucket. We'll get, was it 3 of these? 2 of these. And a bucket of lava. which we kind of needed a bucket anyway, so we can move the water, because the water over here isn't where I really want it. Alright, let's go grab a bucket of lava. We'll start here, that way we can eventually turn this into stone, or wood, and it'll be okay. Okay, so I think the recipe was like that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so then I take the book and one of this dielectric paste, and let's take a look at this manual. Okay. So, well, that's very simple. Blocks and items. Okay, so items, we have a wrench, player aerial pearl, used for crafting some kind of witlessly player-linked items. Okay. A binding card, used to link player with certain block. Well, we use that sort of in a in RF tools, right? With the power cells, and then there's a charge snowball. That's cool. Will cause lightning. So you could throw that at a charge creeper, or at a creeper and make it a charge creeper. It looks like. All right, we've got an energizing orb. Here, let's sleep real quick. Still don't have this place lit up. That is on my to-do list for sure. Okay, back into the book. Energizing orb. Used to energize items required at least one energizing rod in range of 9x9 to work. The energizing speed depends on the amount of rods and the tier input-output rate. The orb does not require any energy, but the rods must be placed on cables or any forge energy block to work. Wait, is this power compatible? This power this power might not be compatible with RF tools. We'll have to find out. Okay, so they've got ender cells, energy cells, burnators? Furnitors. Generates FE by consuming furnace fuel, like coal, wood, whatever. High tiers burn fuel faster. Sure. The basic one is okay. I don't know how good that is. I have no reference at all. To build a basic one, oh goodness, we need a lot of stuff. Okay, so 5 iron at least, a basic capacitor, redstone. Okay. I'm just intrigued. Let's come back in here, and this dielectric casting is more iron and more iron. Cool. Okay. And then it goes up crazy from there. Cool. Magmatic generators? Okay, that's cool. So you put... Generates by consuming high temperatures like lava. Higher tiers burn whatever. Okay, so that's thermogenerators. Generates FE when placed on top of a high temp block fluid like lava, require coolant fluid like water to run. Oh, that's interesting. Not nearly as much power. Right, so the basic one here does 12 versus this furnator does 90. Right? Solar panels, I'm imagining they're going to be pretty low as well. Even less than... Okay. We might just... Okay. A multi-block generator that uses uranite as a main fuel. To build it, you will need 36 reactor blocks in your hand and place them in a 4x3 replaceable area. Then the reactor will complete building itself automatically. And it will consume this uranite stuff. But it looks like it requires coal, snowballs, and redstone. Wow. Oh wow, look at that, 500. That's quite a lot. I mean, in comparison. So we've got 9,000, but max input output is 1,000,000, and capacity. So that must be the storage. Oh, and it can okay. So it generates 9,000, but once it's full, it's at 100 million. It can dump out 1,000,000 per tick or something until it's 0 or whatever. That's really cool. And then cables, ender gates. I wonder if those are like uses store energy. Oh, sweet. That's like a okay, cool. Then there's a discharger, whatever this does. Used to drain energy out of charged items and store them into it. Okay. Energy hopper and interesting things like that. Very cool. All right. Well, that is where we'll be getting our power. It's not something, like I said, we're going to be worrying anytime soon. Worrying about. I'll stick that in there. I want to make this place prettified first, and prettified. Wow. I want to make it look really good first, and then maybe get into some of the more basic stuff. You know, maybe I have no idea. So we're just going to take it one episode at a time. We've got this floor plan laid out. I'm going to tear out the floor here and put in proper wood floors. Going to turn the walls into something more interesting. Figure out a spot for windows and where I would want those. I'm probably going to do them on a regular interval, like, I don't know where these are not going to be anything interesting, so I'll probably do windows kind of like at an interesting pattern along here, and then once I get into the bedroom, that's going to have to wrap around as well. Yeah, so I'll figure out something out really good. I like the idea of large windows, especially when you're in a hallway. So like the transition, we could even open this up, right? We could even do that. Just keep it an open concept. We don't need a door there. And we could just have windows all the way down here, not straight glass, but, we're going to make actual proper windows and have them be pretty tall. And yeah, make these bedrooms kind of nice. We could use this for crafting, or we do have cooking for blockheads. This could be our kitchen. This could be our bedroom, and then up top we could do like an more open layout, open floor plan, and it would be where storage is and power generation and stuff like that. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.